Dear Bible, what would you do if your faith could cost you your life?
Let me tell you a story. A true ancient story about a man who stayed brave even when the whole world turned against him. This is the story of Daniel, and the night he faced a den of hungry lions with nothing but his faith to protect him. Long ago, in the kingdom of Babylon, there lived a man named Daniel. Daniel was wise, honest, and loved God with all his heart. He worked for King Darius and did his job so well that the king wanted to put Daniel in charge of the entire kingdom. But not everyone liked Daniel. Some men in the royal court were jealous. They didn't want Daniel to be so powerful. So they came up with a plan to get rid of him. These men knew Daniel prayed to God every day, morning, noon, and night. So they tricked King Darius into making a new law. The law said, for the next 30 days, no one can pray to anyone except the king. If they do, they'll be thrown into the lion's den. The king didn't realize it was a trap. He signed the law, and once the king's law was signed, it couldn't be undone. When Daniel heard about the new law, he wasn't afraid. He went to his room, opened his window, and prayed to God, just like he always did. The jealous men caught him praying and ran straight to the king. "Look, Daniel is breaking your law," they shouted. King Darius was heartbroken. He loved Daniel and knew he'd been tricked. But he couldn't change the law. With a heavy heart, the king ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. Before the stone was rolled over the den, the king whispered to Daniel, "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you." That night, King Darius went back to his palace. He couldn't eat. He refused any entertainment. He didn't sleep a wink. He spent the whole night fasting and hoping that somehow Daniel's God would save him. Meanwhile, Daniel was lowered into the dark den. Hungry lions surrounded him. But Daniel wasn't alone. That night, God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. They didn't touch Daniel at all. All night long, Daniel prayed and rested, while the lions lay peacefully beside him. At sunrise, King Darius rushed to the den and called out, "Daniel, are you there? Did your God save you?" And from deep inside, Daniel answered, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel to protect me. I'm safe." The king was overjoyed. He ordered Daniel to be lifted out, not a scratch on him. Then the king commanded that the men who had plotted against Daniel, along with their wives and children, be thrown into the lion's den instead. And before they even reached the floor, the lions overpowered them. King Darius made a new law. Everyone must respect the God of Daniel, for he is the living God who saves and rescues. And so, Daniel's courage and faith showed the world that when you trust in God, no challenge is too big. Not even a den of lions. And that's the story of Daniel in the lion's den.